Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Chicago White Sox. Omar Vizquel, the American League's leading hitter, continues his bid at a batting title right after this. Jack McDowell starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft, you can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now in the box, Kenny Lofton having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
Now the pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. Now the 2-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
2-2.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Hit in the air out to center field. Garcia is right there, 1 down.
Not accepted. The shortstop, Omar Vizquel.
Digging in, Omar Vizquel. He's had a phenomenal year at the plate, entering this August contest as the league's batting average leader.
I've never been in this position in my career before. I wonder if he's counting games down. You certainly want to walk away at the end of the year with a batting crown.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
The count now at 2-1. And the pitch.
No, that's the ball.
And with an average over the 300 mark in his last 10 games, he's showing no signs of slowing down as we begin winding down the regular season.
Yeah, with only a couple weeks left, this guy has given you months and months of production. Every time he strides to the plate, certainly looks confident and has been swinging a hot bat lately.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The next 3-2. Line drive to center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
So now to the plate, Carlos Baerga. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Vizquel, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. As a look, now the pitch. That's popped up. Aparicio moving to his left, 2 down.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Albert Bell.
Digging in now, Albert Bell. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. And with an average over 400 over his last few series, he's certainly making his case for the batting title here in August.
Yeah, and this is when you run down the competition. The dog days of August start creeping in. Sweltering heat out there, and you got to find a way to lock in. That's certainly what he's done over the last 10 games. Absolutely crushing the baseball.
Now the 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And now this is bobbled out in center. Vizquel rounds the corner and is headed home, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Now to the plate, Jim Thome. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. From the stretch.
Ball.
1-0 pitch on the way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And while he's cultivated one of the league's best batting averages, the pace has slowed down ever so slightly in recent days. He's hitting under 300 over his last 10 games.
Yeah, he's running into the dog days right now, but over the last 10 games, he's almost at 300, and that's nothing to shake a stick at. Most guys would take that for an entire season. This guy has watched his average dip just a smidge over his last 10 games.
Hit to short. Aparicio fields it cleanly. Throw onto the big target if Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will end the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Indians lead it 1-0. Charles Nagy is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
At the plate, Luis Aparicio. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. Too low, 1-0. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Liner towards second. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now, Minnie Minoso, as he'll take a look at ball one. He comes in one tick shy of 300 at 299. 21 homers and 67 runs batted in. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Nobody out, runner on first. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. The 1-1 is in there for strike number two. The 1-2.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Right.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Don't want to forget about him. Into the box, Frank Thomas. In there, now the throw. And he is in there.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back they gave up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
From the stretch.
Ball.
Runner at second here with one man out. Strike three called on the slurve that time, and there are two down.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The average right at 280 coming in. 26 home runs and 67 runs batted in. Ready with the 1-0. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 out here and a runner at second. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. A ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Alomar gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Striding in, Manny Ramirez, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Garcia is in his tracks now. And very quickly, one gone.
Batting seven, the first baseman, number 33, Eddie Murray.
So digging in now, Eddie Murray, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's the ball.
The 1-0 home.
Ball, no.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
A bouncer up the middle. Moncada fields it cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
In now, Larry Doby. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bases are empty here with two men out. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have two strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 2 out, nobody on. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
At the plate, Sandy Alomar, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Kenny Lofton stands in as he looks at a called strike. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 0-1 offering. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
The 0-2. Hit out towards second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Stepping in, Paul Konerko. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Now the 2-0 home. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Therefore it is Lofton. He's got it, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Harold Baines.
Set to get his day started, Harold Baines, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First offering on its way. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Garcia.
So striding forward now, Leury Garcia. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. He's set. Here it comes. And there he goes towards second. Fouled away. Comes set, and the 0-1. Misses for ball one. And though he's one of the league's best hitters to this point, the average has taken a dip over the last few series. He's sitting in the low 200s over his last 10 games.
Yeah, a lot of guys usually have peaks and valleys throughout the year. They grab about 4 slumps a year. He's only had 10 games where he hasn't swung the bat well, but he's picking the wrong time to do it. He has got to pick up the pace right now.
Got him to go down swinging there. Leury Garcia goes down for the second out in the bottom half. So here's Jose Abreu. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 1-0.
That's inside. Ball two.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Two-0 count. The pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and that batter didn't miss it.
Ready now, Yohan Moncada. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Bell is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. White Sox strand a couple. They're down 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Omar Vizquel. He singled his last time up.
The shortstop, Omar Vizquel.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Right.
Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. On, he pops it up. Aparicio into shallow left. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Carlos Baerga.
Settling in now, Carlos Baerga. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Minoso will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 8, Albert Bell.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Albert Bell. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
0-1 the count. The pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
Playing 12, 1-2 to count.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 1-0. So coming to the plate, Luis Aparicio, a base hit in his first trip.
Not shortstop, Luis Aparicio.
Now here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In there, a base hit. Already 2 hits in the ballgame as he's on base here in the home third. And as we give you a look at the White Sox leaderboard, you can see his total there. Currently second best on the ball club. Into the box, Minnie Minoso. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, the first baseman, Frank Thomas.
To the plate now, Frank Thomas. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. First and second here with nobody out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. The second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Not what you expect from your three-hole hitter when the first two guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yasmani Grandal, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball one.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first two batters.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2, and he fouls this one off. The 2-2 pitch. Throws him for strike three, and that retires the side. White Sox leave one. They still trail 1-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the imposing power bat, Jim Thome.
Yeah. Thome.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. As mentioned earlier, he's put together one of the league's top batting average, although his pace has slowed ever so slightly in recent games, south of 300 in his last 10.
Yeah, the last 10 games, he's certainly treading water right now. But if you can mix in that knock when you don't feel great at the plate, the track record says he's going to get hot again, and when he does, watch out.
And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a two-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Into the box now, Manny Ramirez fouled off. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the belt, the pitch. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Popped up. Thomas is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eddie Murray.
Now at the plate, Eddie Murray. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set and the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
The right fielder, number 14, Larry Doby.
At the plate now, Larry Doby. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He'll enter play here up near the 340 mark. 15 long balls and 49 runs batted in. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
The 1-1. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. Minoso is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Up next for Cleveland, the catcher, Sandy Alomar.
Into the box now, Sandy Alomar. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
No.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
No strike.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
1-0. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Indians strand a couple. They lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Paul Konerko.
The third baseman, Paul Konerko.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball one. Konerko, a former Cincinnati Red. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2-0 count, the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Into the box now, Harold Baines. He reached on a single in his first try. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump. But this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Stepping in now, Leury Garcia. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. No runs on 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2. Line drive, base hit to right. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
So now to the plate, Jose Abreu, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's 1-1.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only one run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
So we're back to even now after the sac fly. And standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Yohan Moncada. A ball and no strikes. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Clips the corner of the zone with a sinker for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Lofton is there, 2 gone. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm. Just a 1 mile-an-hour differential from 94 down to 93 is the top speeds. Digging in once again, Luis Aparicio. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Looking to minimize the damage here. 2 down, runners at first and second. Popped up. Murray is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Ready for another shot now. Kenny Lofton, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Center fielder, number 7, Kenny.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now here it comes.
Ball. 2-1.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Minoso is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
The bat, number 13, shortstop, Omar Vizquel.
Stepping up to the plate, Omar Vizquel, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2. Hit softly down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out.
The batter, the second baseman, Carlos Baerga.
Digging in, Carlos Baerga. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful from the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Minoso is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Up next for Chicago, Minnie Minoso, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bell has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The first baseman, number 35, Frank Thomas.
Coming to the plate now, Frank Thomas. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
Down.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is the left fielder, still ranging back. Gone! A solo home run for Big Frank Thomas, number 31 for him on the season, as the White Sox move ahead 2-1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now batting, catcher.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he will look at a first-pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Full count, 3-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Another full count pitch home. Grounded to short. Vizquel brings it in. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The batter, the third baseman, Paul Konerko.
Ready once again, Paul Konerko. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Here it is, the 3-0. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Standing in, Harold Baines. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. From the stretch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. But for the Sox, a run here in the inning on the solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 2-1 Chicago. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the rookie outfielder Albert Bell.
Albert Bell.
First pitch of the at-bat. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Into the box, Jim Thome, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0.
No.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
Standing in now, Manny Ramirez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. Now the relay home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Dylan Cease comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
84. Dylan Cease.
To the plate now, Eddie Murray, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And there's ball 1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. High in the air out to center field. Garcia has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the fly out. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Digging in, Larry Doby. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Yeah, give me the same at bat. As you stride to the plate right here, give me the same execution. Just get something in the air. You got a chance to take the lead right here. Don't try and do any more.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Cease is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. And he strikes out. And oh boy, all he needed was a fly ball somewhere to give him the lead, but instead there are 2 gone now.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Sandy Alomar is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2, and he chased it in the dirt. Throw to first, and that gets him out of the jam. Indians forced to settle for 1. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half, and we are tied 2-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Leury Garcia.
Leury Garcia.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2. Hit in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jose Abreu. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
So here's Yoan Moncada. Hit hard back up the middle. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Aaron Bummer will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 39, Aaron Bummer.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in is the veteran center fielder Kenny Lofton.
Kenny Lofton.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, and he's in at third base with nobody out, representing the go-ahead run.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
At the plate now, Omar Vizquel. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-1. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Just hung in there on that one. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Weekly hit to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter number 9, second baseman, Carlos Baerga.
Now batting, Carlos Baerga. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D, where with the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Hit on the ground out to short. Aparicio has it. The tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate.
Well, he took a big gamble here in a tie game, but the throw is a good one. He probably got excited about scoring to go ahead run, but that excitement ends up costing them, and we're still tied.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Albert Bell. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Garcia is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Indians leave 1. Score remains 2-2. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Luis Aparicio. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Luis Aparicio.
Emmanuel Clase gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Emmanuel Clase.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Clase, the former Ranger, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Minnie Minoso. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So a runner at first now with one away, and in steps Big Frank.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
He's got it. There's one. Back to the pitcher, covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are tied 2-2. Jay Spry has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 57, Jay Spry.
Ready for another chance, Jim Thome.
The third baseman, Jim Thome.
Now here's the pitch.
No.
Fry is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. 2-0 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Cut fastball is in for a strike. 2-1. And the pitch. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1 pitch. He swung on and missed. A full count now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, man. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Might have swung at ball 4 there as he manages to foul this one away. The next 3-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Manny Ramirez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Line to the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
the first base.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Stepping in now, Eddie Murray. Popped him up. Thomas in foul ground. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now back, the right fielder, Larry Doby.
Stepping in, Larry Doby. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. With runners in scoring position this season, Doby is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Baines is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Indians strand a couple, and this game is still tied at 2-2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Eric Plum is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 38, Eric Plum. Fans, it's getting close to back-to-school time here at the ballpark. But there's still time to take in a few more games before that dreaded first bell rings. Individual seats are still available. Or why not pick up a 4 or 6 game mini plan? Perfect for those final few nights of summer vacation. Visit any stadium ticket window for ticket information.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball one.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. 2-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout, as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8th.
The third baseman, Paul Konerko.
Standing in, Paul Konerko. It was a walk in his last trip. Now here it comes. Righty against righty, as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside, 3-0 now. Plum, a 32-year-old veteran. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So stepping in, Harold Baines. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. 0-2. Here it is. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Kenny Lofton.
Kenny Lofton.
First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
A ball and 2 strikes to Kenny Lofton.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So now to the plate, Omar Vizquel. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
And the runner will get back standing. At the plate, Carlos Baerga, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. The 1-0. Hard hit at third. And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
Number 8, Albert Bell.
Alex Colomé takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is one gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Alex Colomé.
Standing in now, Albert Bell, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. The 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. In the air to straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
How about it? First baseman.
Stepping into the box, Jim Thome, and he bats in a big spot here. Go-ahead run at third, 2 men out. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Down and away, ball one.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two. The 1-2 misses. Ball two.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pulled toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Indians strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Digging in to try it again, Leury Garcia. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Leury Garcia.
Aaron Savali comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 43, Aaron Cavalli.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball inside.
Here's a high pop-up. Murray waits on it. One down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
First pitch on its way. Jose Abreu comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Hit hard to short. Vizquel scoops it up. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now back, second baseman, Moncada.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike one.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
That's popped up. Tome in foul ground, but this will land untouched. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. Vizquel picks it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. Score remains 2-2. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Manny Ramirez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Fouled away. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Garcia is there, and he has it for the first out.
The first baseman, number 33, Eddie Murray.
In now for Cleveland, Eddie Murray. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
No balls and a strike to count. And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Great pitch right there. As a pitcher, you don't want hitters to get too comfortable in that batter's box. That pitch in now might set up some pitch outside.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
We're playing 2-2.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Digging in and looking for more, Larry Doby is one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
Miles Straw will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 4.
Into the box, Sandy Alomar, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Playing 11.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
First and second now, one man out. Hit hard up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. The run scores from second. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's when it makes you feel really good about yourself.
In now, Kenny Lofton, as he lines it out to center. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Jimmy Cordero takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are two on with only one away. At the plate now, Omar Vizquel, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Hit back up the middle. To second for one. Back to first, but it's right over his head. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Runner at second now as a result of the error, and standing in as the power hitting second baseman, Carlos Baerga. First delivery to him on the way. Hit down the third baseline. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's now 6-2.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Four runs here in this half inning. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And he fouls this one off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Indians on top, 6-2.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. This change for the Indians. Now playing first base, number 4.
Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Luis Aparicio.
Not shortstop, Luis Aparicio.
Jose Ramirez is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Jose Ramirez.
And the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Baerga ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping into the box, Minnie Minoso. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
Into the box now, Frank Thomas. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the stretch.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The runner scores from second.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Jose Mesa comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Jose Mesa.
Stepping in now, Yasmani Grandal. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Now the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The next 1-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
At the plate, Paul Konerko, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And it's a strange line developing for him in this one. He's been walked several times. The 0-1 pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
1-1 home to Konerko. The White Sox down to their last strike. Fouled off. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And Konerko lays off a pitch that misses, so it's back to even at 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
6-3 the final score today. The Indians with a big 17-hit attack. Aaron Savali gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.